something I've been spending a lot of time thinking about lately is this idea that data is never neutral. Data oftentimes, and this has changed for me over the years, data is often presented as black or white. It factual, it is what it is, and you take it at face value and you figure out what you do with it. And one of the things I've been curious about, investigating, thinking about within work going on as well as school is around how data is more of an entry point to get more information, get more understanding, get more clarity. Like, data should spark curiosity because there are trends behind data, there are stories behind data, there are impacts behind data, there are political, economical, social context behind data. And I think if we just look at data at face value, oftentimes we're making decisions around a symptom. Where if we can use data as an entry point to get to the root and understand why this data is occurring, we can address the real need. And I think so much of that has to do with people and humans and experiences and impacts and voice and all of these things. And that's not always captured in data. That's just a number, a percentage. And I think oftentimes we see those numbers, we see those percentages, and we just take it and say, what are we going to do now? Where what I'm learning and sparking a lot of curiosity around is, how are we utilizing that data piece as an entry point to figure out the root of truly what's happening? If we want to see change in education within our schools, within certain demographics or subgroups, or things in attendance and discipline and academic, like seeing all these numbers change, we got to understand the stories and the impacts and the context around it all. And data doesn't always capture that, or the data that we think about often doesn't always capture that. And so really leaning into that. And so that's more of something that's been on my radar. I've been thinking about that a lot lately. I've been trying to get curious and invite others into thinking about that too. How are we using data as entry points rather than this is everything we need, now let's go do something? How are we using that to dig deeper with curiosity, understanding, to really to get to the humanness and the context around what truly is happening, and how can we do stuff from a root perspective rather than a symptom perspective?